Everybody knows first touch goals are one of the hardest goals to score. Normally, you'd control the ball, take a touch, then shoot. But today, I don't take that luxury. Every single goal has to be scored with my very first touch. If I take a second touch, the goal doesn't count. And today, I'm going to try and win the Champions League by only scoring first touch goals. Before we start, we need to pick the perfect team. Normally, I would just choose my favorite club, but today's challenge is different. Every goal I score has to be a first touch goal. That means I don't get time to control the ball before shooting. Instead of looking for the fastest team, I need a team that's really good at passing and creating chances. Let's see who gives us the best chance. First, we've got Manchester City. Their passing is incredible and they create lots of chances. Next is Real Madrid. They have amazing attackers who can finish almost anything. Then there's Barcelona. They love keeping possession and moving the ball quickly, which could be perfect for first touch goals. Finally, Bayern Munich. They're strong, dangerous in attack, and always create opportunities. This is a really tough choice. But for this challenge, I'm going to choose Manchester City. The rules are simple. Every single goal I score has to be a first touch goal. That means the moment the ball reaches my player, I have to shoot immediately. If I take even one extra touch before shooting, the goal doesn't count. It doesn't matter how amazing the goal is. It doesn't matter if it wins the match. If it's not a first touch finish, I'm not counting it.
Oh no!
My mission today is to win the entire Champions League while following that one rule. Let's begin the Champions League.
The stage is set and the players are just about ready here in Manchester. We're at the home of City this evening. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary box, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker Sue Smith. And so the opening match day for these two sides in the Champions League. It is Manchester City facing Galatasaray.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout
Our
stage.
opening match is at home against Galatasaray. This is the perfect chance to see if this challenge is actually possible. The first half was much tougher than I expected. Galatasaray defended really well, and I just could not find the perfect first touch opportunity. But in the 35th minute, Turkey finally broke the deadlock with a beautiful first touch finish.
A richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate.
Box it in with confidence.
That's exactly the kind of goal we were looking for. Just 6 minutes later, Galatasaray's Renato Sanchez picked up a yellow card, giving us a great opportunity to put more pressure on their defense. Unfortunately, we couldn't take advantage of that chance right away. As the match was coming to an end, Haaland made sure of the victory with a brilliant first touch header. Two first touch goals, a perfect start to the challenge.
Scored one, but could have had a few more. Rushed a few of his chances, but overall, not a bad day's work.
And after the opening match, we are sitting in 7th place. Next up is FK Bodo Glimt away from home.
Wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the gantry, ready to provide all the tactical observations, is the former England international Sue Smith.
This match started perfectly. Just 17 minutes in, the referee pointed to the penalty spot. Haaland stepped up and calmly converted to give us the lead. A two-touch finish would have ruined the challenge, but penalties don't need a first touch before the shot, so the goal counts. Right before halftime, Semenyo produced an unbelievable finish with his left foot to make it 2-0.
Fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing absolutely dominant.
Now the confidence was starting to grow. Early in the second half, Semenyo played a perfect pass into Turkey. who finished first time to make it 3-0. Then in the 74th minute, Turkey grabbed his second goal of the match. What a performance! 4 goals, another clean sheet, and after 2 matches, we were top of the Champions League table with 6 points, 6 goals scored, and none conceded. Our third match takes us to one of the toughest stadiums in football, the Santiago Bernabeu. The Santiago Bernabeu, Real Madrid.
Hello and welcome to a football venue that's certainly on the bucket list of most fans around the world. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Sue Smith. And it's a league phase game that, quite honestly, should offer plenty in the Champions League. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
The first half was incredibly even. Both teams created chances, but neither side could find a breakthrough. Then just after the hour mark, Bernardo Silva stepped up with an incredible strike from outside the box. What a goal!
You can't strike them much better than that!
Just a few minutes later, Real Madrid were given a penalty. This could have changed everything.
Provide more space, but at the moment, it's all very pedestrian.
Mbappe stepped up, but he missed. That miss kept our challenge alive. Silva's goal was enough to secure another massive 3 points. And we were now looking like serious contenders. Our fourth match brought Bayer Leverkusen to the Etihad.
A warm welcome to you. At least we know the pitch will be slick, which might brighten up a rainy...
Once again, the first half finished goalless. In the 60th minute, Turkey rose highest to score with a fantastic header and put City in front.
He took a real chance going for it like that, but boy, has it paid off!
Yeah, this is a worldie, isn't it? He just flings himself at it. Certainly one for the show reel. I think we'll see this time and time again.
Everything was going to plan, but football can change in a single moment. With just 10 minutes remaining, Terrier found the equalizer for Leverkusen.
Oh, that has flown into the net.
We pushed for a winner, but it wasn't enough. The match ended 1-1. It's not the perfect result, but we are still unbeaten, and our Champions League dream is very much alive. The group stage is not over yet, and the challenge is only getting harder. Our 5th Champions League match brings Borussia Dortmund into the Etihad Stadium. This was going to be one of our toughest tests yet.
Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me, and we've got Champions League action coming up. It's Manchester City facing Borussia Dortmund.
Dortmund nearly shocked us in just the 6th minute when Guirassy found himself with a golden opportunity. I honestly thought that was going in, but Donnarumma came up with a world-class save to keep the score level. City responded almost immediately. In the 11th minute, Haaland got his chance, but his effort just flew over the crossbar.
Back slightly.
Then midway through the first half, Turkey came close to breaking the deadlock. It looked like the perfect first touch finish, but Dortmund's goalkeeper made an outstanding save to deny him. Despite both teams creating chances, neither side could find the breakthrough. We went into halftime with the score still locked at 0-0.
And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. Well, I think it's fair to say that it's not been a game for Erling Haaland to this point.
The second half started exactly the same way. In the 55th minute, Haaland unleashed another powerful shot. But once again, Dortmund's goalkeeper came to the rescue with another incredible save. Even 2 minutes of added time, neither team could find the goal. The match finished 0-0. It wasn't the result we wanted, but every point is important in the Champions League. After 5 matches, we are now sitting in 6th place. Our next challenge takes us to Spain, where Villarreal are waiting for us at the Estadio de la Cerámica.
Hello and welcome to Villarreal's Estadio de la Cerámica. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action coming up. It's Villarreal versus Manchester City.
Well, if all goes according to plan, Man City should clinch a playoff spot today.
This match could not have started much better. In the 15th minute, Semenyo finished off a great move to give Manchester City an early 1-0 lead.
1-0.
The rest of the first half was fairly quiet, with very few clear chances for either team. We went into halftime leading 1-0. Just 6 minutes after the restart, Haaland produced a brilliant finish with the outside of his foot to double our advantage. At 2-0, everything was going according to plan. A few minutes later, Bernardo Silva received a yellow card after a late challenge, giving Villarreal a dangerous opportunity to get back into the match. In the 69th minute, Gerard Moreno finally found the net and pulled one back for Villarreal. Suddenly, the momentum completely changed. The home crowd came alive and Villarreal started putting us under real pressure. Just 5 minutes later, Comisana had a fantastic chance to equalize. Thankfully, Donnarumma was there once again with another outstanding save. That save may have won us the match. The final whistle blows. Manchester City win 2-1. More importantly, we've officially secured our place in the Champions League knockout stage.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable and he inspires those around him.
After 6 matches, we are sitting comfortably in 3rd place. The group stage is almost behind us, but the toughest part of this challenge is still to come.
Big announcement, I am with the Pousers. They don't have the guts to match my prowess. Flawless, gorgeous, quote unquote.
Our 7th match takes us to Union Park Stadium, where AS Monaco are waiting for us. The mission is simple. Win this match and we are through to the Champions League knockout stage.
And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action coming.
But to start, just 7 minutes into the game, Manchester City are awarded a penalty. Haaland steps up and he misses. I honestly did not see that coming. That is a huge let-off for Monaco. City kept pushing for the opening goal. In the 33rd minute, Haaland had another brilliant opportunity, but Monaco's goalkeeper produced another fantastic save. The pressure was building. City won a corner. Bernardo Silva delivered a perfect cross, and Doka powered home a brilliant header.
1-0, and that could change the shape of the game.
Manchester City finally take the lead. Monaco's celebrations for the missed penalty did not last very long. Right before halftime, Rodri doubled City's advantage with a confident finish, giving us complete control of the match. Final whistle blows, Manchester City win 2-0. More importantly, we've officially qualified for the Champions League knockout stage. But before the knockout rounds begin, there is still one more group stage match to play.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on
Final group match is at home against Napoli.
With the professionals view provided by Stuart Robson.
City started brightly once again. Only 14 minutes had been played when Doku produced a stunning first-time volley to make it 1-0. What a finish!
They're looking really good to go through now.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
Our final group match is at home against Napoli. The rest of the first half was fairly quiet, with both goalkeepers only being tested a couple times. Then, just before halftime, Turkey doubled City's lead with a brilliant turn and finish.
Space for them now.
Perfect first half. Napoli came flying out after the break. Former Manchester City star Kevin De Bruyne almost punished his old club with a fantastic effort. But Donnarumma came to City's rescue once again with another world-class save. From that moment on, City controlled possession and never looked in trouble.
And that's the full-time whistle. Well, they left it until the end game, but the good news is that they have booked their place in the knockout stages.
The match finished 2-0. The group stage is officially complete. Now the real Champions League begins.
Anfield, one of the most storied venues anywhere in the football world. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and sitting next to me is the former England international Sue Smith. And we've got action from
The first leg at Anfield started at an unbelievable pace. Just 5 minutes into the match, Gueye received a yellow card after a heavy challenge on Isak. Then came the biggest moment of the match. Liverpool were awarded a penalty after Semenyo was judged to have handled the ball. Pep Guardiola could not believe it. Mohamed Salah stepped up. This looked like the opening goal, but Donnarumma guessed correctly and produced another incredible save. What a goalkeeper! City nearly grabbed the lead before half-time when Haaland attempted a spectacular volley. It flew just wide. The second half was a tactical battle. Neither side wanted to make the first mistake. The final whistle arrived with the score still 0-0. Everything will now be decided in Manchester.
action for you live. Rain in Manchester, not a new concept. We're at the home of Manchester City tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Sue Smith.
The second leg started exactly how City wanted.
It is Manchester City taking on Liverpool.
Only 4 minutes had passed when Doku unleashed an unbelievable strike. It crashed against the crossbar. That was so close. Both teams created chances throughout the first half, but neither goalkeeper could be beat. Liverpool came out much stronger after halftime. Then in the 71st minute, Doku delivered a sensational cross into the box. Haaland met it first time. Goal! Exactly the finish this challenge demanded. A perfect first touch goal. The final whistle blows. Manchester City win 1-0. Liverpool fought until the very end, but we are heading to the quarterfinals.
They have that extra little bit of class. They'll be hoping to take the momentum into the next match, I'm sure.
Well, a fine performance from Erling Haaland, really in line with what we expected, I think.
Yeah, his performance was good. Crucial goal which gave them the lead, and the belief to then go on and get the result. He showed quality throughout.
Waiting for us, Galatasaray once again.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And we've got action from the quarter-final first leg of the Champions League coming up. It's Manchester City.
Before kickoff, let's take a look at the remaining teams. Atletico Madrid take on Bayer Leverkusen, Tottenham face Barca, Paris Saint-Germain meet Real Madrid. From this point on, every match could decide the tournament. The first leg against Galatasaray started with Man City on the front foot. O'Reilly almost opened the scoring only after 6 minutes, but his effort drifted wide. The game settled into a battle for possession. Finally, just before halftime, Turkey found a breakthrough with a composed finish. Manchester City lead 1-0.
But his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Galatasaray tried to change the game after the break by making attacking substitutions, but City stayed disciplined. The final whistle blows, a narrow but important 1-0 victory. Half the job is done, now it's time to finish it in Turkey.
Well, I thought they were the better side. They controlled the flow of the game and looked dangerous going forward. But they'll need to perform just as well in the second leg to go through.
Well, as we know, he can be a...
The atmosphere inside Ali Sami Yen Stadium was incredible. Galatasaray knew they had to attack. The first half was packed with drama. Osimhen received the yellow card. Then Haaland struck to extend City's aggregate lead. A few minutes later, Semenyo also entered the referee's notebook. Galatasaray refused to give up. Sara equalized in the second half and suddenly the pressure was back on. But Haaland had the final say. His second goal of the night sealed a 3-1 aggregate victory. Manchester City are through to the semi-finals.
Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV.
The first leg took place on a rainy night in Madrid. The opening 20 minutes were incredibly tight. Both teams battled for every ball.
Starters for Atletico.
Well, it's not fashionable.
Turkey almost broke the deadlock with a powerful strike, but Atletico's goalkeeper made a crucial save.
That was crucial.
Moments later, City were awarded a penalty.
Oh, that is a penalty!
Haaland stepped up.
We make it
This time he made no mistake.
to give them the lead. They are on course. The fans know it. Still, there is work to be done, but that could be highly significant in this semi-final.
Manchester City lead 1-0. Just before half-time, everything changed. Julian Alvarez danced past 4 defenders and produced a sensational equalizer.
Just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
The first half ended 1-1. The second half remained incredibly tense. Then, Turkey rose highest to score with a brilliant header.
And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
City regained their lead. The final whistle confirms a huge first leg victory.
And they'll certainly need to defend well in the second leg if they're to reach the final.
Well, a fine performance from Erling Haaland, really in line with what we expected, I think.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today.
The second leg was much calmer. Atletico picked up 2 yellow cards as frustration began to grow. Haaland added another goal before the final whistle. Manchester City completed a 3-1 aggregate victory. One match remains, the Champions League final. Paris Saint-Germain, the defending champions. Everything we've worked for comes down to this one game.
And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
This is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Bernardo Silva plays with Rodri in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Erling Haaland. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
Final started exactly as you would expect. Two world-class teams, plenty of chances, no goals. Every first-touch opportunity was defended brilliantly. Just before halftime, Due came inches away from scoring, but his effort drifted wide. The second half was just as intense. Neither team wanted to make the mistake that would decide their trophy. Then came the biggest moment of the entire tournament. Manchester City were awarded the penalty. Haaland had the chance to win the Champions League. He stepped up. He hit the post. I couldn't believe it. The match stayed alive as the clock ticked toward penalties. Then, in the 118th minute, Dembele finally found the breakthrough. What a heartbreaking moment. There was no way back.
Have we just witnessed the crowning moment? A goal perhaps to win the Champions League.
The final whistle blows. Paris Saint-Germain are Champions League winners. Our journey comes to an end.
Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right.
We did not lift the trophy, but we proved just how difficult is it to win the Champions League while sticking to one simple rule. Every single ball had to be a first touch finish. But if you enjoyed this challenge, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what FC26 challenge should I try next. I will see you in the next video.
The Champions League winners, Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Maybe this pain ain't so
And it wouldn't